This is Cyclocross Magazine with Andy Smallwood of Boardman Bikes, here to show us their new cyclocross line. Can you take us through it?
Sure, thanks Andrew. Yeah, essentially what you see here is this is our brand new for 2014 Cyclocross CXR product range. The bike you see here is our top of the range CXR 9.4. Essentially what it is, it's a full carbon fibre frame. We use a very high grade of carbon fibre, so most of it is a T800 carbon with our own specific layup. And what we've done is we've designed a frame which is essentially a very high performance frame, so it's very stiff, very light. It also has got an element of comfort in there as well.
Sure.
We actually design our bikes very much not just for the cyclocross racer, but very much for the general kind of cyclocross rider. We see cyclocross as being very much a versatile cycling discipline. What we love about it is the fact that from one bike you can go on road, you can go off road, you can commute on it, you can do long distance off road adventure riding. You can also race on it. So it's very much a very versatile method of cycling, and we've designed all of that into our product. So what you see here is this is our CXR 9.4, as I said. You've got a full Shimano Ultegra Di2 group set with the Shimano's brand new hydraulic brakes. So essentially what it gives you very slick, very efficient gear changing with a very high performance braking. As I said before, we've with the frame itself, we've designed into it versatility. So whilst it's very much a bike capable of racing, you've also got fender mounts, front and rear. So the guy who wants to race it in the winter, and also commute on it or train on it, you can stick fenders on it and you can ride in whatever weather conditions you want to do. Again, it makes it very much a multi-discipline bicycle. The geometry is very much dialed for all-round use, so it's kind of a hybrid kind of cross-road geometry. So the BB is kind of like a mid-height BB. You've also got a road angles and geometry which is very close to the road. So you transition from a road bike onto the CXR bike. It's very easy and very straightforward. All in all, gives you a very versatile, very high-performance bike. And at $5,500 we feel it's at a very good price point as well.
This is the first time we're seeing these here in the States?
It is, yes. Yeah, this is the first time we've launched our CXR range into the US.
Awesome. And when can someone walk into a store and pick up one of these?
These bikes are landing around about now, so in about 2 weeks' time these bikes will be in the dealers across North America. Now
this is a 2014 model, but Boardman Bikes does something interesting where it's every 2 years you change up the bikes.
Generally we change our line every 2 years, and that gives us more time to put meaningful R&D into our product range, which means that we can actually spend the time to get the product right. We can spend time to actually put some innovation into the bike as well. And obviously that's passed on to the consumer, gives people a better bike.
So Chris Boardman's famous for Tour de France victories, yellow jerseys, hour records. Has he done anything on cyclocross?
To be honest, Chris is kind of like he has bitten the cyclocross bug. He is, I mean, Chris, where he lives, is kind of like he lived in the same place for roughly 30 years, so he's ridden those roads day in, day out his whole life. So what cyclocross gives him this whole new kind of element to his riding, where he can go out there and he can ride tracks, trails, he can integrate all sorts of other different kind of tracks into his daily ride, and it's given him this whole new kind of adventure riding, really. So now I bet 75 to 80% of Chris's time is now spent on a cyclocross bike.
That's great.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it.
Great. And what's this model over here?
This is our CXR 9.2. So essentially it's a model down from the CXR 9.4 I previously went through.
Same frame.
Exactly the same frame. So it's worth noting that all of our frames are Di2 and mechanical compatible on the same frame set. This bike here, so CXR 9.2, it's essentially full SRAM Force group set with BB7R disc brake. And you see it here with 28C tyre. It actually comes spec'd with a 35C cyclocross tyre. This is really just to demonstrate again the versatility of the bike. So yeah, it's essentially with the 28C tyre, you've essentially got here a disc brake equipped road bike.
So even the gearing is chosen for versatility, not necessarily cyclocross racing.
Correct, yeah. We see that cyclocross racers have very specific gear ratios. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to offer a bike which was geared much more towards that versatile kind of rider who wants a bike to do everything. You want a bike that can road ride on, off-road ride on, and we feel that by offering the 50-34 chain rings combined with the SRAM's Y-Fly rear cassette, it gives a really wide range of gearing, which is again can be used in any terrain or any method of riding they want to use it on.
Is that 1134, 1132?
1134.
Awesome. And this finish is definitely eye-catching. What do you call that?
We call it, well, in-house we call it liquid platinum.
Okay.
It's kind of a new finish that we've developed. Yeah, and no, everyone, we love it. We absolutely love this finish.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's quite difficult for us to do, and it costs a little bit more to do it, but we absolutely love the finish. So yeah,
nice.
I think you're going to be seeing that quite a bit more on our bikes moving forward.
Now, the numbers, you were telling me that they actually have significance. This is the 9.2, the other one was the 9.4.
Yeah.
What do those stand for?
Well, essentially, the 9.0 up to 9.8, they're all kind of significant in Chris's career. So 9.0 stands for 1990, which is really Chris's kind of real breakthrough year.
Sure.
9.2, 1992, Chris won the Olympics in Barcelona.
Right.
And 9.4, Chris's first yellow jersey, up to 9.8, which was the kind of culmination of Chris's final yellow jersey, etc. So yeah, they all form significant periods in Chris's career.
And now, does Chris Boardman have a active role in developing these bikes, even the cyclocross bikes?
For Chris, this is more than just putting his name on a product.
Sure.
Essentially, it is his name on the bike. So he's passionate about the product. He's passionate about bikes. It's definitely not a badging job. He has a 100% sign off on every nut and bolt on the bike.
Right.
He's our R&D director, and the big part of what you see in the whole process we go through is defined by Chris, and about his passion for products and passion for the fact that it's his name on the bike. So yeah, it's definitely not. He is 100% ingrained in the business and
so
in
it's
the product.
his full-time gig now.
It is, yeah, it is, yeah.
Great. And obviously we care about cyclocross bikes, but Boardman Bikes offers a number of other different lines.
Yeah.
Road, aero, mountain.
Yeah. We have a full high-end elite level product which we're bringing into North America now. So we have aero road bikes. We have our new SLS platform, which is very much an endurance road platform. Yeah. We have Air TT, include our new Air TTE, which is super fast bike with a massive amount of R&D and development that's gone into it.
Right.
Yeah, right through to our SLR, sub 800 gram raw frame weight kind of road bikes.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a lineup which is going to be suitable for anybody who's looking for a high-end road.
And you're going to be bringing in one more cross bike. It's an aluminum model?
Yeah, we have the CXR 9.0, which essentially is a triple-butted super light aluminium frame, full carbon fork, with the full SRAM Force group set with BB7Rs, retailing around about $2,700.
So basically the same build as this bike, but with a different frame.
Correct, yeah.
Awesome.
One of the things worth noting on our aluminium frames, which we differ from most other brands, is that our aluminium frames we have a 100% smooth weld process.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll see if you look at our bikes on our website or in the dealer, you'll see that all welds are fully smoothed off. Actually looks like a carbon frame. The attention to detail is something to behold.